listen. You know how many college I go to speak at, and listen. What?
Listen, now they get money, but I wasn't thinking like that in college.
The college now, the college parking lot will match any professional team parking lot. What? They got freight and Lamborghini. What?
How much money they got?
You know how much paper they get now? They get.
I'm talking about back then.
No, I'm talking about now.
I'm talking about the parking lot.
I'm about to say
now.
Parking
now
lot.
It's different. I had a 96 Explorer.
No, they're not driving,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
That's USC. That's USC.
Shit, you before when you walk into college and do a tour now, it's like, I need a Lambo. What color?
Yeah, where the Lambo at?
What color?
Yeah. I mean,
My mom
it was like that.
It's a little different now. Yeah. So it's like you got all this shit to deal with. And like now, I feel sorry for a lot of these NIL youngins. And you know, I want you to get your paper, but we're gonna lose a lot of great ones that could have been extraordinary because they're gonna max out because you're gonna go to a school you shouldn't have probably went to where you're not gonna get the best training, the best coaching, to go to the next, to become an elite player on all levels. But you're gonna get the bag though. You might get the bag.
They gonna crash out earlier.
You gonna go ahead.
Can I tell you something? So I wrote a book too. I'm on my 5th right now. So the first book I wrote was Plantation Education. We wanted to talk about that specific thing with the NIL.
Yeah.
See, the NIL came about because they didn't know what it was. Name, image, likeness. It's the same thing as National Letter of Intent. NIL, NLI. All these things work together simultaneously. So if you don't have education reform to teach you how to use the money that you're gonna get when you become a professional, how to sustain that, you have to become a thousandaire before you become a millionaire. So the NIL was supposed to create thousandaires to manage money, so when you become a professional, you know how to handle money without the 2%, 3%, 4% from the advisor, the agent, and all that other stuff. They don't teach that in the universities. So I created the curriculum for that, the sports education program for that. But of course, I went against the grain. I went up against UNC. I went up against the NCAA. So that shit doesn't exist no. It's in the fabric of my mind as an idea because we're already crossed the line of throw the money at these niggas. They gonna spend it and give it back to us.
So
we gonna be cool either way. Just throw the money out there.
They
don't know what they do.
Paid?
I'm saying it should be performance based.
Hard,
it should be performance
That's
based.
professional.
Yeah, but don't you want to get your bag prior to that? You got to get it while the get is good, while you have your highest value.
There needs to be.
Are you earning the bag? Are you earning the bag?
Hell yeah.
What are you doing to earn the bag?
Because I woke up at 6 for practice and went to school, then fucking practice at 2, then went to study hall and get back home at 9 o'clock. And the other students don't do that.
My fight was to make it performance based, so you have to perform.
That shit was hard.
Then you would become that would make you a professional.
Exactly, which takes away from my point.
Now?
Let me tell you my point. My point is amateurism, right?
Making money.
The reason you're called an amateur is because they said no compensation, free education. Free education, no compensation. That's the whole conversation right now. So I need you to pay me.
Yes.
What you're making money off my back. I'm not getting no bread.
Yeah.
Pay me, and I'll play the way you need me to play. You want prestige to your university? Yeah. I need a salary.
Yes.
Because the coach gets a salary. He's not a teacher. He's a coach. Why is the program paying him as a teacher? Man. And he get on TV and say, I don't know how they was cheating or why. I have no idea. How?
Hey, in a lot of regards, the highest state paid employee.
The state is paying them.
You know, the highest state paid employee.
So I fought against all this shit, so I know exactly what you're saying.
Shout out to O'Bannon.
Yeah, I was part of that. The house bill. It was the house bill. It was the house bill shit.
Shout out to
Yeah.
him.
That for years.
I had conversation with him.
You think about it, would have been a blessing if it was retroactive.
Yeah.
And they paid out a lot of people. That a lot of the legends could lose their money, man.
Yeah.
That tore this college shit up. You know what I mean? But it's like.
They sent us
a lawsuit for that.
They sent us a couple $100. I hit up Ed, told him I was going to get him some taco.
I'm a part of 2 of them.
Okay,
what happens if they're treating you like professionals, right? What if they charge you to go to school now?
Kenya McBee.
That ain't no money.
50-something thousand?
If everybody, most everybody getting the NIL, what type of money is that?
None. That's the thing.
So that
See, the NIL is never made for a star player. The number one player on the team, NIL doesn't really, he's gone in basketball, not football. One and done. Like, how much money did he really make off his name that year before he entered the draft? So Cooper Flagg, I don't care what his NIL deal is.
He's out of it.
It's an NBA deal. He's waiting for the 50, 60 million for the league, the number 1 pick. So he's touching 100 million. You making $100,000, $200,000 in college, that is none of you. Everybody else, that's money too. So if they decided to say, well, if y'all gonna get paid, then y'all have to pay for y'all scholarships. That right there messes up everybody else.
Oh, cuz everybody that come to college got NBA dreams. They was either a 4-star, 5-star, and they're doing the same thing as the person that's going straight to the league.
But you can't
I'm waking
afford
up
it.
at 6 and coming
How
back
you
to
gonna
the dorm
fit-
at 9.
You just said, how you gonna afford it, Nick?
If I gotta pay for school, I'm not going. I'm just showing up to practice in basketball.
Because you can't afford it, right?
But look, we talked
So
about
what I'm saying, so if I'm gonna pay you as a salary, you're gonna pay for this environment. That messes up everybody if they do that.
Yeah. But
If you want to be a professional, pay for the school like everybody else did, and we'll compensate you.
No, that's not accurate because everybody else is not paying for the school.
Yeah, coach is not paying it.
No, because you're not doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Y'all, the rest of the students.
Also, other
Rest of the students, yeah,
scholarships
doing what
do
we're doing.
exist.
All right, so all the
outside of
students
athletics.
go to practice and shit too. You make up a mandatory practice for every student to do the same shit I'm doing.
And you can't.
I don't
we can't
care what it is. It don't have to
we
be
can't go
us.
work.
You do the
But
same
there's
shit I do.
There's also
You gotta have a
academic
job. Every
scholarships.
student
You
gotta have a
maintain
job
the
or something.
Grade point average.
Yeah.
That's a completely different beast.
Yeah.
Like those kids have to maintain scholarships too, but a different way.
We
but
do
if you
too.
start paying kids based on performance, we always talk about how guys like get benched or whatever if they contract year coming
Yeah,
up or something.
crazy.
You know how much they gonna mess
I'm not
up with the
saying
kids?
contract. I'm not
no,
saying
but
contract.
I'm saying they
I'm
gonna
saying
start messing with the
when
kids.
you start here as a freshman, we're gonna do your
Those
assessment
scholarships
test.
are year by year.
We're gonna do your assessment test. What'd you call that, midterm? Mm-hmm. We're gonna do another assessment test. If you haven't gotten better, guess what you don't get? All right,
You can't-
so your free throw percentage need to go up, your rebounding need to go up, everything
acting like
performance-wise needs to get better, even if it's an inch.
But see,
so once it
Stephen
does,
A.
So every
then Stephen A.
No,
matter
but I'm
what
saying
player you
that,
are,
that works for.
you
That's
have
what I'm
to get
saying.
inch
That
better.
works for everybody else but the star. The star player don't care about your algorithm.
yeah, but
That- he
that's,
don't-
that's
that-
cool.
but that's why I said the
Because
NIL
how
You
many
should
star
have
players
higher
on each team?
expectations for your star
How
player.
many star players do you have on each team?
And that's the truth.
One or two. How many teams you got?
A lot.
About
So we don't have to
420.
worry about nothing but one
doing
player
that?
on our team every year?
And that's the problem.
If
When
you
they
doing that, just get
when they
Wallo.
use these examples, which players did they use?
For NILs?
The superstar.
They use the superstars
percenters.
as the forefront of it, knowing that they're-
99% of kids who are not benefiting that
act
much.
Well, that's
from
the same
NIL.
thing as this.
Y'all
How
acting
many
like
kids
people don't
every
have
year?
off nights.
How many kids every year?
Also,
saying he
some of the
gotta
most
play
popular
great to
kids
get a
making the most
contract,
money
get
are
better.
not the best players on their
Let's
team.
just say this: 100,000 kids every year trained to be basketball players. There's only 300 slots, professional.
I thought it was 400.
Is it
Which
400?
one?
What are we talking
NBA
about?
or
Four.
NBA or
NBA
college?
450.
What are we talking
400
about?
what?
55.
Yeah, with the two ways and all that.
Yeah, about 455.
450 jobs for 100,000 kids.
How many people were staying on that team? Out of the, how many people on the team? 15?
Yeah.
Out of that 15, 10 staying on there every year, so they not moving.
10.
They not moving.
And
About
only
10.
one out of that 10 is a real star.
Every
I
draft.
think 2 of them is.
Maybe one.
Every draft.
Let's say 1.5. Let's say 1.5.
You mean to tell me you don't think
I
2
say,
people each
yeah.
play?
I would
No,
say 2.5
'cause
stars.
one of them going-
one of them
It's
NBA?
2.5 stars
2.5
now.
stars.
On every team?
Yeah.
He said 2.5. You talking about one?
College teams?
No.
No, we talking about
NBA.
I
NBA.
thought you were talking about college.
Oh, NBA.
College is you got one guy out of
Oh yeah,
10.
college is 1.5.
Yeah, you're not gonna have that many stars on a college team, and if you got 15,
But that's the
one is
problem.
gonna go.
But that's the problem. You did this whole argument
It's less
off of
than one.
of KD,
Less than
Zion,
average.
the O'Bannon brothers. Like so, this money that everybody was talking about was for these superstars who won't even be there to capitalize on it. Now nobody thought about
It's
the
for
rest of the
everybody.
kids
No,
who's
it's not-
going to be
wasn't-
sitting.
Why
that
y'all
wasn't
always
it.
focus on stars?
That wasn't it.
That's what they focused
No,
on.
it wasn't for. That's not what it was
Nigga.
for, though.
Right, that's not
They
what it was
focused.
for,
They
but that's
They
what they're
focused on the stars.
Who focused on the stars?
All the media, when they made the argument.
But this wasn't a media. This wasn't a media case.
Name the names that they used in these arguments.
Any player that can monetize their name, image, and likeness.
I had going to the damn.
Anybody who had their name on the jersey, was selling the jersey in the store, and it wasn't always the star.
What names did they use to push the narrative? They used the superstars on and off the court, and those guys are not even here. No one thought about everybody who's going to be there 3-4 years.
Yes, we did.
Because at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, a guy who's sitting there for 3-4 years don't have no what?
Value.
No, because
and nobody thought about it.
Yeah,
back then, it wasn't one and done like that. Back then, it wasn't one and done like that. They was fucking doing this hard work every fucking day.
No, he right. People stay longer.
Yeah.
If you look at Duke, if you look at
O'Bannon was
back then.
And it was more stars on the team.
We're talking about the last 40 years. We're talking about the last 40 years.
After
the NIL, we're talking about now, not fucking 40 years ago. Did he win? No, I'm talking about today. When they made this NIL in the last 5 years, we're talking about what names did they use?
It was 2017.
What names did they use?
They used O'Bannon name. They used the O'Bannon name. I was a part of the case, bro.
Nobody used O'Bannon name. They said he should have gotten it.
Exactly. You used it because you had to say he should have gotten this because he was a part of the UCLA dynasty, all that. And he was in the game. That was the main thing. His logo was in that game.
They were using KD Zion's name today.
NIL started though officially July 1st, 2021. That was when athletes could first start capitalizing.
We started pushing for it in 2017.
But the lawsuit was going on. Shit.
No, O'Bannon been doing that way before.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I'm telling y'all I'm part of it. I'm a part of it.
You saying you're part of that?
Oh, that's when it started being a thing.
It started being
a real
a
thing.
thing.
2017.
Like 2014 is when it was like, I put the little stamp on it and
that's what I'm saying, like it got run like 2010, 2011, got tied up for years.
Yeah, it got tied up, but then he needed to do class action. And when they went class action, it opened everything.
Oh, I know. I got that check.
You know what I'm saying? I got it too. It was like $25.
$400.
400.
Yeah.
No,
they gave all the old school players NIL checks if you submitted your claim for the actual case.
So you only got
I got like 12. I got like 1,200.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna ask. This is the question I want to know.
Damn, you got 12.
I ain't gonna lie, I got like 5.
I can't wait to see what.
This is the question I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to know this.
I want to know this.
Skills said I got a max contract.
When do you feel as though they're gonna start paying the women for real? Do you ever feel on the ball in WNBA?
Like a real check.
Like serious fucking money.
Real check from a
millions. Soon. We're about to renegotiate our CBA.
Yeah, because it's like
real team check.
Yeah.
Not like
not
like the gumbo, like everybody put their money in. You know what I mean?
No,
everybody put their money in.
We working on it right now. We in the middle of
it's like damn, motherfucking college making shitloads of money, and it's like if you don't, it's for the women. It's like if you ain't got no deal outside is like where the more money at than in the league.
No, fact.
And that's the problem. See, right now it's
true.
What?
It's college.
She get a bunch of brand deals and get M's from brand deals.
Yeah.
M's.
It's fun though. I think they make it. They put more attention on the women's basketball in college and all that.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh no, they definitely.
Because they're all this youth.
No. It's a part of the fucking algorithm, like you said. The algorithm of women's basketball. Why would we miss out on all this revenue?
Yeah.
If we don't promote this and them and how good they could be and all that.
These girls in college is eating though.
Yeah.
They capitalizing. Like I just seen Juju just signed Safe Farm.
Hell yeah.
She got her own show.
Juju's gonna be 50 million up.
Yeah, for sure.
Easily. From the brand deal.
But that's the thing. You need people to break through.
Yeah.
For the like Caitlin's breaking through right now.
Yeah.
Juju's gonna come in here and open it up, and then everybody after her is gonna be banked up.
Yeah.
So in the next 10 years, you're gonna have $1.5 million contracts.
But is it going to be banked up just because it's banked up because you want to be banked up, or are you going to have to be good? You have to work hard and all that shit.
Yeah. Man, all this shit, man. I didn't stop all that shit, man. No.
Nah, because he be complaining about other motherfuckers who don't be deserving it. Like, yeah, you don't want that motherfucker to make a bunch of. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Perform.
No, that's not. Hold on.